Have you ever felt that despite everything you do for your child, they don't seem to appreciate it? It's a heart-wrenching experience that many parents face, especially as their children grow into adulthood. We spend so much of our lives nurturing, supporting, and sacrificing for our children, but at times, they may seem ungrateful, dismissive, or even distant. However, this is not a reflection of your worth or your efforts. It may simply be a phase or a misunderstanding. The question then arises, what can we do as parents to change this? How can we transform this ungratefulness into gratitude, not just in their hearts, but in their actions as well? Gratitude is one of the most beautiful qualities a person can possess, and in Islam, it is regarded as a fundamental way of interacting with the world. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you when something good happens. It's a deep, ongoing recognition of Allah's blessings in every aspect of our lives. When it comes to relationships, particularly the parent-child relationship, gratitude is the foundation of mutual respect and love. So, if you are struggling with an adult child who seems ungrateful, know that there is a way to change this dynamic, and the key lies in understanding what gratitude truly means and how to nurture it in both yourself and your child. In this video, we will explore how gratitude is defined in Islam, how it manifests in everyday life, and how as parents we can encourage and foster gratitude in our children, especially when they are adults. We will uncover the wisdom of the Quran and Hadith in guiding us toward creating a more grateful and harmonious relationship with our children. If you're wondering how to turn an ungrateful situation into one filled with appreciation and love, stay with us and learn how the power of gratitude can transform your relationship for the better. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Deen Xplorers channel, where we share content that helps guide you on a journey of faith, family, and personal growth. 1. The importance of gratitude in Islam. Gratitude is not just a simple word or act. It is the foundation of a prosperous and fulfilling life, both spiritually and emotionally. In Islam, gratitude holds a position of immense significance. Allah emphasizes the importance of gratitude in numerous verses throughout the Quran, reminding us to appreciate His countless blessings, whether they are big or small. Gratitude, in Islam, is not only an attitude, but a way of life that defines how we interact with the world around us. It is about recognizing the gifts we have been given and thanking Allah for them, regardless of our circumstances. When it comes to relationships, particularly with our parents, gratitude becomes even more crucial. Parents are often the most significant people in our lives. Their sacrifices, hard work, and dedication are unparalleled. We commanded man to be good in respect of his parents. His mother carried him in her womb, despite weakness upon weakness, and his weaning is in 2 years. We said to man, "Be grateful to me and to your parents. To me is the ultimate return." Gratitude we owe our parents is directly connected to the gratitude we show towards Allah. The struggles that parents endure, particularly mothers, in raising their children are enormous. From the very beginning, the mother bears the weight of carrying her child, often enduring hardships during pregnancy and childbirth. Then, she nurtures and cares for the child as it grows, all while making countless sacrifices. Allah has commanded us to appreciate these sacrifices, to show love and gratitude in return, and to honor our parents, especially as they age. For many, however, the question arises, how does one maintain gratitude when faced with an adult child who seems ungrateful? It can be difficult when you've done your best to raise a child with love, care, and attention, only to feel like those efforts are unappreciated. But as Muslims, we are taught that true gratitude doesn't depend on others showing us gratitude. Our duty remains to honor and care for our parents and children regardless of their actions. It's a reflection of our faith and reliance on Allah's wisdom and timing. In the face of ingratitude, Patience is one of the most powerful tools a parent can utilize. Instead of allowing feelings of resentment to take root, a Muslim parent is encouraged to show even more kindness, compassion, and understanding. This can be difficult, but it is a path of great reward. Through this mindset, every challenge you face, especially in your relationship with your child, becomes an opportunity to grow closer to Allah and to develop stronger, more compassionate relationships. Keep your faith and rely on Allah's wisdom in handling such situations. Through your perseverance and dua, you will see positive change not only in your own heart, but also in the heart of your child. 2. The role of parents in Islam. In Islam, the role of parents is elevated to one of the highest positions of honor and respect. The relationship between a parent and child is one of the most sacred bonds. Islam teaches that parents, particularly mothers, are deserving of immense respect and gratitude because of the sacrifices they make throughout their lives. It is said that a mother's role is so revered that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of honoring her above all other relationships. Parents are entrusted with the responsibility of raising their children with care, love, and compassion, guiding them to become righteous and morally upright individuals. But their role doesn't stop with simply providing for their children's physical needs. Islam stresses the importance of providing emotional, spiritual, and intellectual guidance, teaching children not only the principles of good character, but also the foundational principles of faith. Raising a child in Islam is seen as an act of worship, as parents are directly involved in the upbringing of the future generation. However, in today's society, many parents face the difficult reality of having children who may not fully understand or appreciate the magnitude of their parents' sacrifices. This is where the wisdom of Islam provides a solution. Parents, no matter how old their children become, are always in a position of responsibility. The relationship may evolve as children grow into adulthood, but the role of the parent remains essential. Even if a child becomes independent and begins to live their own life, the parent's influence and guidance continue to play a significant role in shaping their values and character. Even when a child reaches adulthood, the parent's guidance should not cease. In Islam, there is no time limit to the duty of parents to continue providing support, wisdom, and love. This might be a challenging concept for many parents today, especially if their adult children are ungrateful or dismissive of their advice. However, Islamic teachings encourage patience and persistence. When dealing with adult children, parents are encouraged to continue offering guidance in a gentle and respectful manner. Furthermore, Islam also teaches that parents should respect the independence of their adult children, while still being there for them when needed. It's a delicate balance of offering wisdom and advice, while also allowing children to make their own decisions and live their lives. Islam teaches that respect and love for children do not diminish with age. Instead, as parents, we must trust in the guidance of Allah and continue to be there for our children as role models, guardians, and advisors. When adult children show ingratitude or resistance, parents are advised to respond with patience, gentleness, and understanding. Parents should remember that they are not alone in their struggles. Allah is with them, and He rewards those who patiently endure hardships. Parents are advised to continue offering love, guidance, and support, with the understanding that their efforts are a form of worship and a means of earning Allah's reward. If you are facing challenges with an adult child who seems ungrateful, remember that your role as a parent is never over. Keep showing patience, love, and understanding, and trust that Allah will guide both you and your child to a better understanding of gratitude, respect, and faith. 3. What does gratitude look like? Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can transform our lives, bringing peace and contentment into our hearts. But what does true gratitude really look like in practice? Gratitude in Islam is more than just saying thank you or feeling thankful for the things we have. It is a mindset, a way of life that shapes our actions, words, and even thoughts. It is an acknowledgement of the countless blessings Allah has bestowed upon us, both the tangible and the intangible, and it is a constant reminder to be thankful in all circumstances. In Islam, gratitude is not only expressed in moments of comfort or prosperity, it is also shown in times of difficulty and adversity. True gratitude is about recognizing that everything we have, whether wealth, health, family, or even the trials we face, comes from Allah. And because everything is a blessing from Him, gratitude is not just an expression of thanks, but also a way of showing our submission and love for our Creator. Gratitude in Islam also manifests in our relationships. When we are grateful for our parents, spouses, children, and friends, we show it through respect, kindness, and patience. Another essential aspect of gratitude in Islam is the ability to maintain thankfulness even during times of hardship. Life is full of challenges, and it can be easy to forget the blessings we have when we are facing difficulties. However, Islam teaches us to be grateful during both the good and bad times. The ability to remain grateful even in the face of difficulty is a mark of a true believer. It is easy to be thankful when life is smooth, but it requires strength and faith to maintain gratitude when things are tough. This is where the real test of gratitude lies. Gratitude is also shown through regular acts of worship. One of the best ways to demonstrate gratitude to Allah is by performing acts of worship sincerely and consistently. This includes the 5 daily prayers, fasting during Ramadan, giving to charity, and remembering Allah through zikr. Gratitude in Islam is a multifaceted concept that goes beyond simple thanks. It involves recognizing Allah's blessings, demonstrating appreciation through our actions, and maintaining a grateful heart in both prosperity and adversity. Gratitude looks like sharing our blessings with others, being content with what we have, honoring our parents and loved ones, and staying patient during hardships. Through these practices, we not only grow closer to Allah, but also cultivate a life of peace, satisfaction, and abundance. So, as we go through our daily lives, let's remember to embody gratitude, for it is through this gratitude that we open the door to more blessings from Allah. 4. How can you change the situation? When faced with an ungrateful adult child, it can feel like you are at a loss. No matter how much love, support, or sacrifices you make, it might seem as though they don't appreciate it. The frustration and hurt can be overwhelming, but this doesn't have to be the end of the story. Islam provides clear guidance on how to handle these situations with wisdom, patience, and love. So how can you, as a parent, change the situation and bring about a transformation? The answer lies in understanding the importance of your role, fostering gratitude, and seeking Allah's help in guiding your child's heart. One of the first steps is to reflect on your own behavior. Allah has made it clear in the Quran that parents should model the behavior they want to see in their children. As parents, we are not just responsible for providing for our children's material needs, but we also have the responsibility of being their role models. If we want our children to be grateful, it begins with showing gratitude ourselves, gratitude for the blessings we have, for the opportunities we've been given, and for the chance to serve Allah through our role as parents. A grateful heart is contagious, and when your child sees that you express appreciation for everything, they are more likely to mirror that behavior. By living out this principle yourself, you demonstrate the value of gratitude and set a powerful example for your child to follow. Your actions speak louder than words. Instead of simply telling your child to be thankful, show them what gratitude looks like in action. Whether it's through thanking Allah regularly, expressing appreciation for the little things in life, or even showing gratitude for the challenges that come your way, this behavior will leave a lasting impact on your child. Another essential step is to approach the situation with patience and understanding. When we feel hurt by an ungrateful child, it's easy to react with frustration or anger, but this will only push them further away. In Islam, patience is highly valued, and Allah commands us to be patient, especially in difficult situations. One of the most effective ways to change the situation is through communication. Open, honest, and compassionate conversations can help clarify misunderstandings and bridge the gap between you and your child. Express your feelings without accusing or blaming them. Let them know that you love them and that your concern stems from wanting them to recognize the blessings they have in their lives. Use the opportunity to remind them of the importance of gratitude in Islam, without sounding preachy. Share stories from the Quran or Hadith that highlight the value of thankfulness. Additionally, encourage your child to reflect on the many blessings they have, especially the ones they may take for granted. This could be their health, their education, the family they have, or even the simple fact that they are alive. Sometimes, in the rush of life, we forget to appreciate what we have, and this leads to feelings of ingratitude. By encouraging your child to take time and reflect on their blessings, you help them develop a mindset of gratitude. It's important to approach this conversation gently, reminding them that being grateful doesn't mean ignoring the challenges they face, but rather recognizing that blessings are present even in the midst of hardship. In addition to communication, make sure that you are providing a loving and supportive environment for your child. Sometimes, a lack of gratitude stems from emotional or psychological needs that are not being met. If your child feels unsupported or unheard, they may react with ingratitude. By creating a space where they feel loved, valued, and understood, you help them open up and recognize the blessings they have. Show them that your love is unconditional, and that even when they are ungrateful, your commitment to their well-being remains unchanged. Another crucial aspect is to involve them in acts of kindness and charity. In Islam, one of the best ways to foster gratitude is by helping others. When we serve others, we are reminded of the blessings we have, and this helps cultivate a heart full of thankfulness. Encourage your child to get involved in charitable activities, whether it's donating to those in need, volunteering their time, or helping a neighbor. Acts of kindness help shift the focus from what we lack to what we can give, which in turn nurtures gratitude. By participating in these acts together, you also strengthen your bond with your child. Lastly, remember to turn to Allah in prayer. While all of these strategies are important, it is Allah alone who can guide hearts and bring about change. Pray for your child's heart to soften, for their eyes to open to the blessings they have, and for Allah to help you navigate this challenge with wisdom and love. Trust that Allah listens to your prayers and will guide you through the process of transforming the situation. Through these actions, reflection, patience, communication, support, charity, and prayer, you can change the situation with your child and encourage them to develop a grateful heart. The journey may take time, but with consistency and reliance on Allah, the situation can and will change for the better. As we have seen, changing the situation of an ungrateful adult child is not an easy task, but with patience, understanding, and following the guidance provided by Islam, transformation is entirely possible. The key lies in fostering gratitude in both your own heart and in your child's life, leading with love, compassion, and wisdom. Remember, the process may take time, but never lose hope. Allah is always with those who are patient and who seek His help. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Deen Xplorers channel for more insightful content. We're here to support you on your journey of faith and family, bringing you closer to the teachings of Islam every step of the way.